What's up? What's up? Welcome back to Game After Work with the boys. How you guys doing today?
What's going on? Going on?
You know,
Good.
it's just another day, another dollar.
Mm-hmm. Every day. Every day.
So, how are we looking for our schedule today? We got a lot, some interesting stuff to talk about.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
everything that's front page, but I think some good content.
Stuff that'll get you to scratch your goatee if you have one. If you don't have one, then scratch that front part of your forehead. You know what I mean? It'll make you think.
Make you thinkle? Yeah, I gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah. Thinkle, stinkle with your pinkle. You know what I
Okay,
mean?
that's a bit far. We're gonna stop
I don't think
talking
it's far
about.
enough. I don't think it's far enough.
Nah, not far enough. 100%.
So, what are we leading off with today?
So we should probably go back and kind of we can recap on what we did. We talked about a few games, talked about a couple controversies and a couple publishers, but one that kind of stuck out again because some new information came out um, was that pro Fortnite guy, Jarvis, some shit or whatever. I don't give a fuck about him.
Some shit. Yeah, that's the name.
Ninja had to throw his 2 cents in, and it shocked the shit out of me. I don't really know how else to say it. I was stunned, and I'm sure you guys have heard about it too, or maybe you guys know more than me about it. But pretty much the gist, if I was to wrap it all up, basically what he was getting across is he basically said that if you're a content creator, you should be able to do whatever you want in Fortnite. Means cheating, and stuff revolving around that realm, and being totally okay with it. And I am not okay with this, simply because it makes it seem like if they're going to be okay with it in one way, how are we going to regulate that in tournament form when millions of dollars is on the line? That's just why I got a problem with it. You're okay with it one time and you can't be at the other. It's got to be one or all. That's what I think.
Mm-hmm.
True. Yeah. Yeah, and so
I think a lot of the problems came in because, like, people have cheated in tournaments, right?
Oh, 100%.
And
100%.
they they don't get punished. Like, they got a two week ban for cheating in a $300,000 tournament, and he's
Yep.
just playing in a pub and he boop gone. So I think
Yeah,
that's what a lot of people are more angry about.
which I get, but I mean, it's one of those things like when you're in school and a kid pushes you and you push him back and the teacher sees you pushing him, you're getting in trouble first. That's kind of how I feel it's happening. Like other people have done it, but this dude did it enough to where he got caught and they had to make an example out of him.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, that's just how it is. I'm just trying to protect, people who actually play for real. And, I know there's aimbotting, and then there's the
Wall hacks and all that.
yeah, wall hack where you can see people through. And I think that's what the guys did that you were talking about in the tournament. I think they were doing the wall hacking where they could see where everybody was at throughout the map.
Yep.
But yeah, no, there should be none of that. Absolutely none of that. You got to make. I'm firmly behind Epic Games right now. I never thought I'd ever say that, but you got to make an example that's just not tolerated at all.
yeah, 100% behind Epic.
I think I would have been fine with just a month ban, like that.
Yeah, 10 ban for
a month ban.
Yeah.
I feel like it was usually longer. Like I would say 3 to 6 month ban. Permaban, I think is too far because his intentions were not to cheat forever. It was just for content purposes.
Yep.
So it wasn't like he was always cheating. Like he did it one time, and he said he did it. So I don't think it deserves that long of ban, like a perm ban. Obviously, I don't know if they're gonna change anything about that, but I think either a temp ban or a longer temp ban would have been sufficed.
So the only issue I have with that is if you think of it in other contexts in the same situation. So like you're in school and you're taking a final and you bring in a cheat sheet when you're not supposed to, and you do it just this one time,
Do you get a
obviously you can get expelled, kicked out of school, and you can't. And majority of the time, schools won't come back. Like that's like real life. That's like real life stuff, and that's kind of how I figured this what this was. And if in my opinion, I would probably do the same thing he would do. Oh, I was just doing it for this. I was doing it for that because that's an easy, um,
Way out.
yeah, easy way out. I couldn't think of the word I was gonna say. Um, cover story. That's an easy way to cover your tracks. I was just doing it for this, or that'd be like you blame it on somebody.
Yeah.
Oh my, that'd have been hilarious if you'd have blamed that car a bitch. That shit would have been hilarious. Yeah. You guys know that one?
no?
No.
Oh, yeah, that one Twitch chick that blamed her friend Car putting hacks on her CS:GO.
No. Did
Yeah,
not hear about that.
that's just hilarious. That was a while back though. But I digress.
I gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to see them full banned, but I mean, if they're gonna turn a new leaf and start cracking down the kids, then
More power to him.
more power to them. Like if that's the way they want to go with it, then that's the way they want to go with it. It is their game. They can ban you for whatever damn reason they want to, right?
They can, yeah. And see what I don't understand is I thought when like Epic has they have an anti-cheat software that you're supposed to download with their game on PC, right?
Mhm.
If I'm not mistaken. So I just want to figure out how the fuck he got it past that is what I want to
Oh,
know.
it's fucking easy. Fucking easy. It's been a thing on PC for a long time. Anti software gets seen through all the time.
That's crazy. Well,
It's
then that just means they got to work on their shit a little bit harder.
oh, for sure. Like everyone does. Like CS:GO
Yeah.
has anti-cheat. Valve has all that type of shit, and so they'll do it. But when you get into these third-party companies that people don't know, and like you can make your own software that is not recognized throughout the systems.
Yep.
Like how are they going to detect that?
Mm-hmm.
Unless,
Yeah, that's how Apple
like-
gets around so
Yeah.
many hacks, and
Yep.
they have the security that they do because most stuff is made for Microsoft instead of Apple.
Yeah. All right. On a more positive note, we got some games getting released this week, right? You want to touch up on that there, Billy?
yeah, we got the great release on Switch. We got that Pokemon Sword and Shield. Very hype, but also skeptical at the same time.
I'm super
Because-
stoked. Super stoked.
Because there's some key things that they took out of the game, but then there's also some things they added back into the game. And also it's a console / portable Pokemon for the first time in like I think ever.
Yep.
So we have those features to look forward to. And my personal opinion on it is I think this, since it's more of a core game, is going to be like their test run, see how people feel about the whole concept of being portable / console based, which I think it's going to do well. Obviously, there's going to be some tweaks, and everyone's like, oh, I thought Let's Go Pikachu was the test run. No, that was just a fucking spinoff. Like that shit was whack. Like there's some features that people liked about it, and there's some people that didn't care for the game. They thought it was way too easy mode, which I think you're in that boat, Sim. It was way too easy mode to get Pokemon. Like I enjoyed seeing the Pokemon. It made the game feel more alive, but it wasn't your traditional Pokemon. So it wasn't his cup of tea. Which I don't mind. Maybe they could add a setting after you beat the game or beat the Elite Four where you can turn on where you can see Pokemon or something.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, what I've heard, I heard you could turn that on and off, but I'm not 100% if that's positive or not.
yeah.
That would be really cool.
That'd be dope because I was one of those people that enjoyed seeing the Pokemon. Yes, shiny hunting was kind of a BS thing because you could
Yep.
just re-instance and run around in circles and re-instance and see
They
a
made
shiny.
it too easy. They're making it too easy.
If they
How
did
many
that,
shinies did you guys actually catch in Let's Go?
I've saw about 7, like when I was actually
Wow.
trying for them.
I didn't really like the premise of it. I didn't play it all the way through. I think I got gym and I was done with it.
No, I beat the Elite Four. I did the whole shebang, and then I shiny hunted for a couple Pokemon. I found some random ones that I wasn't shiny hunting for when I was like going for a Ponyta. I saw what was it? I think like a Pidgeotto or something.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Which I'm like, that's cool. It
Mhm.
still has a low chance of seeing it, but it's different because like we were talking about this at work a long time ago. Like you can see the shiny, so it's not really like a surprise, but it still has that like, oh shit, that's a shiny. Let me go run after it. And if you don't run after it and you accidentally fuck up, it's gone. So it's easy, but it's also at the same time cool because like all of a sudden you're like running around. Like you're just blatantly running around playing the game, and all of a sudden like you're running through a field of Ponytas, and all of a sudden one's like purple fire, and you're like, what the fuck is that? Because some people don't know shinies. Some people just like they know shinies exist, but they don't know colors because they've never like looked it up. And I
Mhm.
never knew what a shiny Ponyta looked like, and all of a sudden I saw a streamer do that, and I was like, bro, I want that because that looks sweet as hell. So I don't know. I'm like I said, very hype, but also some skepticalness on the whole thing.
Yeah, I've been playing Pokemon games since
Back in
I was
Nam.
little. Yeah, back all the way back in Nam. So
Yeah, dude, 100% over my lifespan. That's probably been the game I put the most hours into.
yeah. So
Like,
unfortunately, I'm buying the double pack because why not?
I'm buying double pack because my brother is like, yo, I want it. I don't want to buy it right away. I'm like, I got you. Plus, Target has a cool steel book I want, so that's what I'm doing. But no, I will be definitely streaming it for a good majority of the launch.
Nice. Yeah, I think the way I want to go about streaming it is I'll probably play through it, get the training done that I want for a certain Pokemon, and then get my own personal team together, and then I'll probably stream battles against other people online. That's what I'm trying to do. That's probably
That'd
what
be
I'll
cool.
do.
I'm gonna do my first impressions. I won't go into completely blind on stream, and like, cause my brother's gonna be with me. I think Eric said he would tune in. Wade said he would want to tune in just to like see how it looks and plays out. I just think because it's gonna be such a big game for a Pokemon game that it's gonna be fun to see the expressions and see how people go about things. Because like in a brand new Pokemon game, you got to go through, you got to talk to people, you got to figure out like how you go through and defeat the bad guys. Because like half the time when I was playing as a child, that shit confused me. I was like, where do I gotta go?
Well, that's the difference between it now. Like, if you play, in my opinion, the reason why I didn't like Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee is because I thought they pretty much spoon fed you everything. That's why I didn't like it.
Well, it was also a remake of Yellow, which we know, me and you for sure, basically know by heart.
Yeah.
Like we know, like, okay, this is where I go, this is what I do, this is this. But in the last few gens, like the Hoenn region, the fucking Sinnoh region, all those regions, no one really knew what to do. Because you had to like go climb a fucking mountain to go get this one item and then come back and then battle all of the bad guys in that game. So
Yeah.
it's gonna be a fun experience. And obviously, yes, I'm gonna be streaming some battles and some shit. And me and you are gonna get more into the competitive scene, I would say. Try to hop on those tourneys while they're
Nice and hot.
nice, not because a lot of like the meta and OP Pokemon for the competitive are in this game that I heard. And if you ban those 10 Pokemon, it's going to open up a whole new genre of battling, like who you're going to see. So I think that's going to be another plus side to why they didn't do the national decks.
Yeah.
The competitiveness is going to change. It's going to completely flop. So I think that's going to be dope.
I hope so. All right. What about Star Wars game? What about that one? That one's coming out too, right?
Yeah, coming out on the same day.
That's
Nice.
ballsy.
It is very ballsy, in my opinion. Especially EA slapping their bullshit ass name on there.
I mean,
100%.
I could
EA
care
is
less if
not-
it's EA. It's
EA
like
is
what
not-
Wade keeps talking about. It's a respawn game. Sorry to interrupt.
No, it's totally fine. I just don't think they're any credible right now. So
Oh no, 100% not. But like Wade is talking, it's a respawn storytelling game, and respawn
Respawn knows how to write. That's about it.
yeah, respawn knows how to write. So I have high hopes. I will probably be buying it. Not on day one, because obviously I'm spending $120 on Pokemon, but
yeah,
you know, I will be getting it within the next week or so afterwards. So I'm gonna try not to watch like gameplay reviews.
Yeah.
Like if I see something, whatever, but I'm not trying to like
Yeah.
spoil the whole thing. I'm not trying to watch a
Yeah.
walkthrough by no means.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of worried for the variety streamers and YouTubers who are like, "Oh yay, new games," but no one actually wants to watch it because they want to play it themselves.
Yeah, just like with on another topic, quickly, like Death Stranding, a couple YouTubers and streamers were talking about that, and people are like, "Whoa, we don't really want to watch it because like it's an actual game we kind of want to play because
Yeah.
it's
Wasn't that kind of the same stance with that ninja game? Or the samurai game. I can't remember what it was
Sekiro?
called. Yeah. Was that kind of the same thing?
Yeah.
I haven't played that game yet either. I should. One I've been wanting to play, but I haven't made the time to play it.
It was fun. Different.
Yeah, it's like Dark Souls-esque, but not completely.
Is it with a little bit of Ninja Gaiden in there? I heard it was that difficult.
Yeah, it's yeah. I've watched
It's hard.
I watched the streamer Mini Lad play it, and it was hard. It's not your every. I'm gonna be a 13-year-old kid and pick it up and destroy it in the first day.
Knock it out in 3 hours.
Yeah,
Hell no.
definitely not.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Do you have anything else on Death Stranding since we're already talking about that?
You can stack your backpack like 30 feet
super.
high.
Yeah. There's some meme videos on Instagram that Wade was showing me at work today. He took him what he said hours to get like
He
fucking
said it
30
took him
feet high.
5 hours, or 3 to 5 hours or something, to gather all the stuff, and his backpack was stacked like 2 times higher than he was tall.
Yeah, he's like a 6-foot man.
What's the whole point for that? I don't understand.
I,
Is that like how much stuff you can grab or hold or something?
There's some like delivery. You're like a delivery service for like something. I don't like I said, I haven't like went too deep because I kind of want to play it.
Yeah.
But, like I know you're basically a glorified delivery boy, and there's like some evil fucking spirits that are, if you don't have your little umbrella thing protecting you with a baby, you're fucked. And then there's some dude shooting at you because you have some valuable shit. Glorified pizza delivery boy, basically, is what I'm kind of seeing here.
Yeah. Well, speaking of that, I just remembered. God, I'm probably not going to say his name right. Who's the developer of that game?
Yito Kamakashiro or something like that.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah,
I'm not even gonna attempt because I'm gonna sound like an idiot. But he got 2 Guinness Book World Records and they're not even for gaming. It's hilarious.
For the most followed gaming director or something.
Yeah, for both Twitter and Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is really
He's
funny.
I thought
very
that was
well
pretty
known.
hilarious.
He's
Because-
really well known.
As a funny side note, I thought that was hilarious.
IGN did a little thing on it, and they're like, he's gonna be the last person to ever get these rewards because Instagram's getting rid of their liking system, which I think is weird.
Boo boo cheeks. It's boo boo cheeks.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Like on a
Alright.
level of like, is the content
I
good and worth watching? Like, because
I don't know what they're thinking. So
that's how they boosted stuff to the top, right? So you look at something and it has 30,000 likes, you're like, okay, people watch this and they like the content. But
Yeah.
now they can push anything to the top that they want, like anything.
yeah, they can.
So
So we got any reviews or anything? You guys buy anything new?
I just got my Elite version 2 controller.
Oh, you son of a bitch!
Yeah.
Yeah.
You spent your money on that, but you won't buy a Switch. What the hell's wrong with you?
Yeah.
The funny part is, how much is a Switch Lite?
Not the Switch Lite. I refuse to help people get a Switch Lite. I refuse. That's
Switch Lite is $200, Wade.
It's
And
I
normal
could-
Switch is $300.
It's $200, and it's
Doo-doo.
bound to fail.
It's good for kids, I'll say that.
Yeah, until they fuck up the analog stick, and now they're stuck with the fucking analog drift that they can't fix unless they send it in. Which I don't even
that's
know
kinda
if
booty.
they even support that.
Yeah, but it's trial by error. I think it's a good idea in general, but obviously how they went about it is not the best for the Switch Lite. Because that Pokemon Edition one, the gray with the blue and red, kind of a fire scheme of colors and shit. And I'm like, I
Yeah.
want it, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't want to waste my money because I'll use it once and then never again.
Yeah. So I wanted to buy the Switch, and then I decided not to.
Yeah, I could have gotten the Switch Lite for the same amount I paid for this controller.
Yeah. You're better off not getting the Switch Lite. Just wait. Just
Yeah.
wait.
Just wait
not
until
worth
the
it.
version, like the pro version of the fucking Switch comes out and the normal Switch goes down in price. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
I don't know,
Bound to
man.
happen.
We had some like promotional stuff for the new Pokemon game. I guess it's like common knowledge at this point, but
Yeah.
it looks good. It looks like they actually took the time and put a lot of work into making the game look really good.
Oh, I'm expecting almost Breath of the Wild graphics. I'm expecting
Fingers
it
crossed. Fingers crossed.
because they're going from an engine on the DS, which was shit, and they only could do so much with, to the Switch, which is way more powerful.
Did they make
Yeah, I
Pokemon Go
heard they were
on that engine?
no. Are you talking about on the Switch or DS?
Pokemon. I have no idea.
Are
They
you talking about Let's Go 2 or the actual Pokemon Go?
Yes.
What the fuck does that mean?
I honestly don't know. I'm just. You were saying that
Mother-
they switched over to like the Switch engine, right? But in essence, haven't they always been making off of the Switch engine?
No,
No.
because a lot of this stuff can get recycled, and I think that's what happened. There's a lot of people that aren't happy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's new tech, but they're not fully using the new tech.
Yeah.
Being a bit
Like
stingy.
I said, I believe it's a fucking test game. Like they're gonna see how people feel about this shit, and they're gonna launch some fucking giant MMO motherfucker on us in like 2 years, and we're gonna be fucking mind blown and playing Pokemon up the wazoo for the next 7 years.
We'll be broke.
We'll be-
I'd blow
we'll
all
be
my money on
broke.
that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
dude.
because they're gonna stagnant content with like the regions. So like only a handful of regions are able to be played and caught. So you're like, okay, I'm waiting for the next content drop. Fucking use it, play it, and they're gonna be like, oh hey, but here's some micro transactions for your character to look pimp as fuck. Boom.
Yeah.
You're making millions of dollars right there. There's a million, almost $1 billion idea. That's fucking
Yeah,
Fortnite, but Pokemon.
Yeah, that I could, and I would be more invested in putting my money into Pokemon than I would Fortnite.
Oh, fucking
And I've already
100%.
bought 2 skins already.
Yeah. So
I'm pumped. I mean,
I'm
I
literally
hope they do
like,
something like
it's a
that.
fucking conspiracy in my head. This game is literally just like here's a Pokemon Switch game. We all wanted it.
Yep.
And then they're gonna be like, hey, you know, like all those MMO shits that you want, all those Minecraft fucking Pixelmon mods you see, yeah, welcome to the real fucking deal. Boom, fucking playing hours, running across constant maps, real time fucking people there with you.
Would you want it to be like full open world like Minecraft is, or would you want it to be more like a classic Pokemon game where you kind of have like trails and these
both
routes?
I want both. Like, so like you start at a hometown, but then there's Route 4, let's say.
Yep.
But then if you venture into the forest to your right, you can fucking get lost on that bitch and
That'd
then
be cool.
be on Route like 45 or something. Because I don't know if you ever played. I would like look up Pixelmon videos. I basically want that in Pokemon graphics and on the Switch. Because like you could run around in like the starting area, you could say, and if you get deep into the fucking forest, you can find a Beedrill like level 40 fucking 5, and it just kicks your fucking ass, and you're like, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna beat your ass one day.
That'd be cool.
It brings a sense of challenge.
Yeah, because that's how real Pokemon in the show is. Like they walk around and all of a sudden there's a Pokemon that's kicking their ass. It's not like a level 5. It's probably like a level 25, and they're like level 10. So it's like a challenge.
Yeah.
And they have to overcome it. Like it's possible, but you're gonna have to actually like strategically attack and use defense moves actually and shit like that. And people don't usually do that. And I feel like if they did something like that, it would be phenomenal. Like I would put down the game I play the most, Destiny. I have probably 2-3K fucking hours into that game. I would drop it to play this MMO Pokemon. I love Pokemon that much. Like I grew up with it. I will always be a fan of it.
It's one of those games that I always have a.
Yeah, always. So I feel like that's all my whole conspiracy. I just like blew my load all over. Sorry, boys.
Hey man, it's okay. We're all good out here.
But still gross. Keep it in your pants.
I'm not gonna lose any sleep over.
You might lose sleep. Let's be honest. You're gonna be like MMO Pokemon. Fuck. Why is it not a thing? Fuck.
Yeah, I'll be 3 a.m. Like, man, I'm not ready to go to bed yet.
Yeah, your daughter's screaming. You're like, baby, fucking MMO Pokemon. And she just like starts thinking. You're like, fuck. Now she's hooked. Son of a bitch.
Yeah, man. She already knows how to turn on my fucking Xbox. Insane.
Oh my god. The next fucking fighting prodigy.
Dude, and yeah, it's insane, man. She makes me question a lot of things.
Yeah, I gotcha. Alright, that was a little rattling.
Yeah, no, it's all good.
Rattle.
Rattle.
Yeah, what else do we got on the regimen for today? You guys got anything?
Yeah.
What do you got? Don't you holding it down on us? What the fuck you got, my guy?
Fuck, dude? Give me the content, Wody. That's right. Give me the content.
We were talking about different like headsets and what we use at work.
Yep.
Let's get into some hardware.
You guys are the PC guys, so I'll let you guys take that.
Well, we can start wherever. I'm gonna start with. So Wody, since you have bought this new fancy dancy Elite controller, what does this one do over not Scuff controller, Elite controller? My bad, probably if I said anything. What does this one have better than your last Elite controller? Like, what did they update? I want to know because I
Well,
don't know fucking Elite controllers at all.
in general, this one doesn't fall apart, which is always good.
Well, okay, they're sweet. That's good. I'm glad it doesn't fall apart
Yeah,
because I would hate paying. How much did you pay for that bitch? Like $200, $300?
$220.
Don't don't remind him.
Holy fuck, $220. Jesus,
Yep.
wait. Okay, proud of you. Big boy decisions. Yeah, if I paid $220 and my controller just started falling apart on me, I would spike it so hard at the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd lose my shit. I'd lose my mind.
Yeah, I would hate life. So besides it not falling apart, what other advantages do you get out of it?
Mm, I don't know. It's just kind of an upgrade. Like the analogs have tension control, so you get better aiming out of it.
Okay.
Other than that, not not much.
Not much.
It's
Still
kinda,
has your fancy dancy paddles on the back for your four fingers. Shit
yeah,
like that. Gotcha. Okay.
a lot of quality of life stuff.
So it's just more or less feels better in your hand than the
Yeah,
last one? Okay.
yeah, pretty much.
Gotcha.
That's good. That's good. Do they say anything about the outer sleeve like not peeling off as much now?
Yeah, so
'Cause
like
that was a problem I had
that
with my first generation.
that's in the whole quality of life thing, where they did entirely new material and adhesive, so it wouldn't fall off.
Okay. Sicko mode. Um so on that, is there any hardware coming out sim for the Switch? Is there like a new Pro controller or anything that we know any tidbits about, or am I just losing my shit thinking they're gonna change something?
From what I understand, there isn't really anything out that's by Nintendo. I know there's a elite, or I don't even want to call it an elite controller. There's a new Pro controller. It's not as bulky. It's kind of slimmer on the handles, and instead of being triggers, they're actually buttons. I think I haven't really looked into it. They modeled it after the Super Nintendo controller.
Okay.
I know Dashi uses it. And I know there's another YouTuber slipping my mind right now. But I've seen them use it before. It looks okay. I don't think I'll buy it. It's like $30 or $20 cheaper than the original Pro controller for it that's sold by Nintendo, which $70-$80 for intense as the Xbox One is. At the time, I was probably drunk. I don't know why I bought the fucking thing, but I just did.
Oh, you buy your Pro controller?
Yeah.
I bought it because my hands are big as fuck, and those little Joy-Cons, I feel even bigger, like hand wise with them. Like I'm like, holy fuck, like. And then our buddy Nick can like use it like it's fucking a Pro controller. I'm like, how the fuck do you actually use this? Like it's just so tiny. So that's why I bought the Pro controller. On that note,
How about
and
go ahead.
and so then come to me, the PC guy of the group. So obviously I have technically you can consider two controllers. I have a mouse and a keyboard.
Yep. Cheating. Cheap.
I call fucking bullshit. You all have aim assist. I'll fight both of you.
Whoa, aim assist?
Yeah, we'll get into that topic one day.
Turn that shit off, my guy. Come on now.
But okay, so in my PC world, I have mouse and a keyboard, so I have like two controllers. I'm personally in my world, and every streamer that I watch that plays more or less competitive games has. I don't know if you guys know what it is. It's a 60% keyboard.
It rings a bell, but not really.
So do you know how like your generic keyboard is like kind of long, and it has like the numbers on the right side, so you can kind of like
your 10 key keyboard.
Yeah, so basically cut that out and cut your F1 through F12 keys out as well. And that's 60% keyboard. It's
whoa. Dude,
yeah.
how do you turn your brightness down on your screen?
I
Lose
fucking
my
don't.
shit, dude. Oh my god.
I fucking don't. I let that bitch be
Oh my
bright as
gosh,
fuck.
dude. Your eyes, that no wonder your eyes are fried.
Dude, my eyes are always fried. My brightness is
Holy
at
hell.
max at all times. Okay, so I rock a 60% keyboard. I think it feels the best for competitive gaming in general.
Yeah.
Because it's just it minuses space for your mouse, because there's a lot of different variants of people in mouse usage. There's your wrist players that just have fucking insanely high DPI and low things, so you just using your wrist to go back and forth and snap on people. But then you have like your freaking low or fucking low DPI and high sense, and you just like use your whole fucking table as your mouse pad. So that's when the 6% comes in like handy. I don't know. I just like the small like feel of it, and it's just there's less buttons to fuck up and hit. Because on your standard traditional keyboard, like I fuck up and I hit buttons because like in the heat of a battle of like in Destiny, League of Legends, you fat fucking finger something and you're fucked.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
With this, I feel 30 times better than I did before. And then a mouse, I actually just upgraded my mouse. I guess you consider it an upgrade. I had this bogus ass Logitech. I don't even know fucking what the number is. I hated it. Not gonna recommend it. And then I upgraded to this Corsair that I just bought at Target, the MG65 RGB Elite. This shit is fucking tight. Has your standard 2 little buttons on the side. Love it. So I can program like on Destiny or Call of Duty. I program like my punch button so I can I don't have to, because usually in a rant kind of your melee button is kind of like across your fucking keyboard to fucking hit compared to like your WASD where you move, so it's kind of annoying. So I always program it to my thumb, so I just instant fucking spam hit. Or if I have an ability in Destiny, I have like my smoke on my hunter, my Titan wall, shit like that. So I have those nice buttons. But then topping on the cake, I have a fucking, what is it called? Hold on, let me find the box. I have a I don't know. It lowers my DPI, so like I don't fucking fuck up. And it's like basically like a sniper button. It's like I hold it down and my DPI becomes 100 instead of 800. So like I don't overcorrect and miss a dude's head when I'm sniping.
Yeah.
Like if I'm holding the lane. Super fucking nice. That like changes my world. And just like the general feel of it like fits my hand better. And I just feel like the clicks actually like matter. So fucking if you're talking hardware and mouse and keyboard, it's so like personal preference. It's insane. There's not just like here's a generic keyboard and here's a generic mouse. You can play any game. It's unfortunately not like console where it's like, okay, like I just bought an Xbox, I have a controller, I can play any game just fine. Like I could play better if I had like an Elite controller, or in a like potentially on a Switch, a Pro controller, or on PlayStation a Scuff controller.
Yeah.
Obviously, you get better because you have more paddles, you have more buttons, you have more options to shortcut to do certain things. But with mouse and keyboard, it's all about feel. And if you don't feel in it, you're not playing at your best.
Yeah, man, I can't wait till when I build my laptop, I can just go ham on.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be night fucking day, dude. You're gonna love the shit out of it. Like I keep telling Wade every day, just concede. I know you have friends on Xbox, just fucking tell them to concede too, dude. Y'all make money, come on. Just save up a little bit. I'm not asking for it today or tomorrow, but like this year.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
But that's my little
tempting me
segment on the hardware. Kind of dive into that of what I'm personally using. Obviously, you can go a lot of more popular streamers like Ninja, fucking Chifu, all them, whoever you watch, they usually have their specs in there. They're thinking what they rock. I would definitely go in and look at that just because I have definitely purchased Tifu's keyboard, the 60%. I love this and Pro too.
Yep.
It it's a little bit clicky loud. Like obviously you can hear me. I'm clicking right now, just testing out. But I've gotten over the clickiness and it just is background noise at that point.
I'm pretty sure you tune it out after a while.
After I think the first couple hours, I tune it out.
Yeah.
Plus, when you're in a party with people and they're all on keyboard, like you always hear the click through their mics too when they're talking.
Yeah.
And it's just normal noise at that point. Like it doesn't bother me anything at all.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, when you guys come over, you're gonna be like, "Fucking, why you guys keep clicking so loud?" It's annoying. Yeah, you'll understand. All right, Sim, what topic you got to throw at us?
So some interesting news.
Oh boy, I like interesting news.
Out of Japan, or no, China. Sorry.
China.
Apparently now they're setting up a curfew for kids under 18 playing video games.
Damn.
Yep.
Like kind of aggressive.
Yeah. So how it is they can only during the week they can only play 90 minutes per day, which still, if you think about it, is a lot. But 90 minutes per day. On the weekends they can only play for a couple hours, but they can't play between they can't play between 10 p.m. and 8 a.m. That's off limits.
Damn. My
That's
note
insane.
on that, how do you think they're gonna regulate that? Like obviously like they're gonna have to register something, or their parents are gonna have to register like their internet provider or something. Because when I was under 18, all my accounts I would make my birth year above 21.
Yeah, no, that was the friendly cheat alternative you can do.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think they're gonna have no choice but to go through the internet provider, which unfortunately the internet provider can see how much data you use.
And who's using it?
Can they see what it's being used for though?
Yeah.
Yes, because the your gaming device or whatever you choose, the MAC address of that is what's connected to the router. And from there they can know if it's a console, and I'm pretty sure all they have to do is just set something up to where if it sees it's a console, to limit the MAC address, to give it only a certain amount of time to play. That's just my guess. I don't know if they'll be able to get that up and running anytime soon. I'm pretty sure this is like a 5-year plan maybe, because especially over there, I'm pretty sure they have a shit ton of providers.
Probably China's fucking huge compared to us.
Yeah, and I know over there they have like internet cafes. Like internet cafes are gonna have to abide by this new law. You know what I mean? Like this isn't just something that a mom and pop shop can do overnight.
It's gonna be interesting. I mean, it's not a bad thing. They do have an issue over there. Like, they have people who massive amounts of their population are just stupidly addicted.
Yeah, it's bad.
So
I could see it trying to come over here. But
yeah,
I don't think it would work. I don't think it would work.
All the whole Chinese censorship stuff that's been going on lately. It's gonna be a long time before people concede to that one.
Oh yeah, for 5 sure.
Yeah, so I don't know. You guys want to talk about hardware anymore? I know that we were talking about headsets because we're getting some new ones in. I know Thors and I are both heavily addicted to our Astros.
Dude, Astros are the wave. If anyone wants to know, they are the wave. Like obviously, there's
the future.
Well, because you can just do so much. Like you can do both. You can do your console game and you can do your PC gaming.
Yeah.
Or vice versa, chatting.
Does any other
Does
any
do
other
that?
companies make like mix amps? Like that's why I ended up buying it because I needed it for streaming. But like, is there alternative options?
So it looks like Sennheiser's has a mix amp, Steel Series, and HyperX. I'm just kind of like overviewing them right now, looking them up real quick. I don't know what they entail of if it does like the optic cable or if it's just for one device just to tune, like if you want to hear game volume better or stuff like that. So that's what mostly a mix amp does.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm looking at a Sennheiser one, and basically what I see is it has the power cord, the mic, the headset, and then that's it. And then just you can adjust to what volumes your music, your game chat, and your talk chat is. So it doesn't actually do like what the Astro one does, where you can have the optic cable in one and have your USB in the other one.
What do you use, Sam?
I still right now I'm using the same headset that I used like 2014, I think.
Damn,
I got
dude.
some Turtle Beaches that I use. I mean, they're be fine for me. Job. I haven't needed to upgrade my headset game yet, but I would like to relatively soon.
I was
But
gonna
right now,
say
I just don't have the
probably.
need.
I got you.
I just don't have the need right now.
Well, if you're in the market, Astro just, I think, the beginning of this month just released their new Astro IDs, which are basically A40s, which what me and Wade use. But you can actually customize the color. You can have like
That's pretty
purple
cool.
ones, you can have orange, you can have pink, you can have all sorts of colors.
And you got to order that online, I take it.
Yes. So in stores, like Target and Walmart area, they're gonna carry like A10s, which are not bad. They're good quality. They're just not like the soft cushion. They're gonna be a little bit firmer, so it's gonna they're gonna make your ears kind of raw, I would say.
Get that cauliflower ear going.
Yeah, it fucking sucks. My buddy Jonah had him for a while, and he liked them for the first like week, and then after that, because he played a lot, he fucking hated it. His ears were irritating so bad. But no, I would recommend the A40s just because wired headsets are the best. You could go A50s; they're a little more expensive, but you can't do the multi-function of the console plus the PC because PC chats are just so much better.
You have input lag as well on the wireless.
Yes. The terrible input lag.
Wired.
Yeah. Hate input lag.
It's the worst.
I'll pass.
Especially on some competitive games. So
do you guys have anything else, or are we kind of?
I got nothing.
I think we should just wrap it up for that day.
All right.
All right, yeah. I got nothing.
Well, thank you everyone for stopping by.
Appreciate
good to have
it.
you as always.
It always is a fun time.
As always, you can catch Thor's Banfer on Twitter and Twitch under that name. Anything else from you guys?
You can catch, you can catch. What is your name now? Is it Sislik? You're saying something still?
Yep.
I don't know how to spell that, but
4 S's and then a C and then a silent B.
You say 4 S's? That's excessive, my guy. It's very excessive. You gotta chill that out.
You can catch him at Sucklick or whatever at twitch.com, something like that. Find him there. He's a Call of Duty guy, so he shoots the mans. It's kind of bad, but okay.
I get by.
You get by. Where can we find you, L Sim?
You find me on Twitter as well and Twitch, the same name. Swiper the Fox 14.
Yeah.
All one word.
All
Don't
one
separate
word.
that shit. All one.
All one word.
Yeah, look for the brown fox. That's how you know it's me.
Look for the brown fox, he says.
Yeah.
Damn, we're bringing it that far.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
no.
I've looked on there. There's a couple. I've
Yeah,
already
no.
seen somebody who has Swiper the Fox parody on Twitter, and he tried to follow me, and I was like, man, get your weak ass out of here.
It's your week. Yeah. Yeah, and you stream basically more fighting games and a couple Nintendo titles. So
Yep.
if you're into that, hop
Yep.
over to his chat. He's pretty chill when he streams. Hears kid in the background once in a while. It's kind of hilarious. I enjoy it a lot, actually.
Yeah, man. She runs the show. Technically, I don't.
Yeah, so you can find us there.
All right.
Thanks for
Thanks, guys.